phonetically holding Santa Claus upside down over a bag. He's just like, oh, thank you. Meanwhile, Madigan, what was your question that you wanted to ask? Because Kid Phoenix is walking around to see if there's anyone in danger in this light.
It's kind of like a modification on the first question, what here can I use blank? What here can I use to, like, figure if the reindeer that they saw were actually flying? Because do we see any, like, hoof prints in the snow, or is it all clear? So that might give us a little bit of an understanding of what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
So are these flying reindeer, or are they, like, just normal reindeer and they just kind of galloped away? Because that's basically because it was a branch off of Marcus's question.
You walk farther ahead, not fully noticing what Marcus is doing, because he's got it. He's got this. You see the lines and stuff where the reindeer would have been, like, connected and tied to the sleigh to be able to pull it along. You see no hoof prints, nothing. No sign that, like, there was anything physical attached to it.
They flew away! Oh boy, they flew away!
Potentially.
Or they were, like, robotic and flew away that way. Or they were ghosts. Could be ghosts.
Those are the only options.
Those are the only three options! They were real reindeer.
I rolled a 5, so I just got there and stopped to drink my cocoa. My assessment of the situation is, boy, what a situation.
As you take a sip of your cocoa, you look over to see what Glider's doing. You also see there's just, like, something over there in the ground. You don't know what it is, but there's something about it that you want it.
Oh no.
And you don't want Glider to have it.
Oh no.
And Glider, you can just, like, you become immediately paranoid that your friends are going to take it, that they're going to get it, and they're not going to let you have it.
Do I recognize that I am being manipulated by a compulsion because of my past and upbringing?
I'll say roll with superior, see if you catch on that something odd is happening. And Glider, what are you doing as you're attempting to get the thing before your friends can get it and take it from you?
I'm trying to get it, but it's like stuck. Like, I'm digging through the snow. It's like it's in the ground. I can't get it. But it's right there.
Roll to unleash your powers.
Oh no.
As you
like,
start to pull out all the stops to get it.
I rolled a 10.
I rolled a 5, so...
Glider, you're still digging at it. You can't get it. You can't get it. It's stuck. You can't figure out how to get it out. For Livewire, though, as you're feeling this, you catch yourself and you just kind of, like, shake off, snap out of it. Like, the feeling is still there, but it's not working anymore. Like, it doesn't have any effect on you anymore. There is, like, a sort of compulsion, something that, like, draws and attracts things in and keeps their attention so they don't move. It's a lure used to draw probably people with power.
Guys, I think we should get away from here. Like, fast. Someone grab Glider.
Glider is, like, partially embedded in the snow, trying to dig something out. Has not looked up, I don't think.
I go over to her and, like, grab her by the back of her jacket.
I hiss at you.
Scarlet, roll to unleash your powers.
Oh, that rules.
Whatever you think you're doing, it's a trick. It's not you.
11.
You're able to grab Glider and start pulling her out of the snow, no problem. Glider, roll to directly engage a threat. Something is getting in between you and what you want.
And the thing that I want.
Oh no.
Oh boy, we are
That
rolling
absolutely
tonight,
rules.
lads. That is a 6.
It's fantastic.
But that's good.
Scarlet Sentinel is just holding Glider, like, almost like you hold an angry
Up
cat
off the
by the
ground.
scruff.
Yeah, It's like an angry cat. Like I'm trying to speed out of it and I can't because I can't get purchase and she's so strong.
You're like attempting like the slap fight. Like I'm not hit. Like the typical slap fight when people are looking at each other. Like you're trying to like slap her, just like get out of the grip so you can get to the thing because you want it. You have to have it. You have to have it. You need it. But it's just. Scarlet's got this.
And I'm just gonna walk her to the other side of the area and just kind of hold her up a little bit until I know that she's not gonna try and run away.
She's still very determined, and I imagine this is happening as Kid Phoenix is setting Santa down outside of the bag.
With what I can manage, given the awfulness that is my entire mental state right now, because I'm coming to grips with anxiety existing, I slowly put down Santa Claus.
And you're angry.
Yeah, I'm physically very upset. Just put down Santa Claus, and I let him go. And I'm worried that like he's gonna fall into the bag somehow, but I know I put him like several feet away. What do I do? Do I tell Santa to shoo? What happens now? What? I turn and I see that there's like fighting going on next to. Okay, maybe not. Hi, Santa. The Claus.
Hello.
I'm having a really bad day, Santa. Can you help? What's happening?
Don't know. I was just taking the sleigh out for a spin, and everything started going wrong. The magic started failing, it started to fall. I don't normally go out this early, but thought it would be safe. It's been long enough since someone's tried anything. Probably should have listened to Mrs. Claus. She's always right.
So you've been a victim of a crime, it seems.
A Santa crime.
Yeah,
if you will.
a crime, a category of crime applicable only
Santa
to you,
crime.
I suppose.
Livewire's like drinking cocoa like a primetime
yes!
TV cop on the edge of the crime scene.
I see there's been a Santa crime.
Oh my god, I'm losing my mind at Santa. Okay. So I get my hero brain on, you know, the part of my brain that's supposed to solve these things. Do you know anyone that would be out to stop you from taking an early spin around the Canadian wilderness? I don't...
A Scrooge? A
Grinch? Like a creature of
Krampus?
sorts.
There are many things powered by greed that would like to claim abilities like mine. That's why I normally don't go out this early, but I thought it would be safe. Once again, I should listen to my wife.
Always a
Sounds
good
like you
idea.
need some marriage counseling, but you're not gonna find that here, buddy.
Does the bag eat people?
We're just a bunch of kids.
Yeah, I can't help.
I mean, heroes.
yeah,
We're a bunch of heroes.
We're very qualified and also going to therapy.
Yeah, hi,
some of
I'm
us.
in my 20s.
Yeah.
As you are continuing to hold a furiously struggling glider a foot off of the ground.
Do you know what's going on with Glider, Santa?
I'm like trying to bite Scarlet's arm. Like I want down.
I'm wearing
so bad.
leather, so good luck.
Yeah, it's not
Oh, it's so good.
having no effect.
Unbiteable.
These visuals, fantastic.
Great. We are Scooby ganging it up for sure.
Put that on the Christmas card.
Exactly. Hey, Livewire, would you like to either roll to assess or roll to unleash your powers as you're maybe trying to see if you could get Glider to snap out of whatever had a hold on you? You don't need to roll to put 2 and 2 together that she has fallen prey to the thing that tried to take your mind.
Yeah. What were my options? It's not gonna matter, but I want to know how I fail.
Sorry.
I rolled a 3 on the dice.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oopsies. My turn. That does put me at 5 potential.
That's good.
Oh, the team
Wait,
is together.
yeah, we
Can
can
you
use the oft-forgotten
pool.
mechanic team points.
I don't know if there's enough points left in the pool, and I don't know how many you can use at once.
I think just the one. Well, I think you can use as many
It's a
as we have,
holiday.
but we only have as many as we have members of our team.
Yeah, I rolled a total of 4.
Oh, that's a tough one to bring back. I mean, you could use 3 points. We'll just have to do team maneuvers to try to bring them back.
You could also do like a comfort or support if that helps at all. I don't know if you're good at mundane.
Angry, so I'm bad at those right
At
now.
mundane, I have a 0.
I am very good at mundane.
I'm so glad some of us are okay at talking to people. Huge win.
I'm not that.
I do want to hear what Livewire tries to say.
Yeah, so Livewire, just give a description of how you try and get Glider to snap out of this.
I think I just go about it all the wrong way. Like, you're not gonna be listening to words, so I can't really just use my words and just kind of walk up and slap you on the face a bit. Like, not too hard, but just a nice little zap. It's like, hey, like bapping a cat. It's like, hey, stop it.
I try
Look
to
at
bite
yourself.
you too.
Get a hold of it. Get a hold of
Also
yourself.
take a powerful blow.
Like what?
No, not Glider. Not Glider.
Oh, I was like, a bot is doing a powerful blow? That's crazy. No, it's something else.
I mean, when you do it wrong enough, yeah.
True. Which is dice plus any conditions you have, which I don't think you do.
And I rolled a 4.
So you feel something like whatever's rooted into Glider, at least temporarily, tries to take over you through that, like, direct contact.
Nope.
And you are able to just shake it off. Because it does feel kind of familiar.
I don't
Ruh-roh.
like this. Hey, we should probably take her, like, far away from this place, because this, and just gestures at the angry cat that is our speedster, is not right. Like, there's something going on here. It's not her, it's not Glider, there's just something here. And it's really bad for us to stay here, because I think it's it's a trap. It's some sort of trap. I don't know. We gotta go. We should probably bring Santa.
You can explain the bag later, Santa. Why was it trying to eat you?
Yeah, what's the bag, man?
No, I mean like the
If you
physical. I point at it. Is it like moving? What is happening with
No,
the bag?
it's just sitting there, and he just looks over at it. I don't know if there's enough time, but it's not something that needs to be worried about in this moment. I'm sensing some magic here that we shouldn't linger around. It needs to be dealt with, but we need to get out of here before more people end up, like, and points to Glider, who is still attempting to bite.
I'm trying to bite Scarlet. I'm trying to, like, reach for where the thing is, and I'm just like, just like terrible noises.
Scarlet, would you like to attempt to comfort and support your friend?
Yeah, for sure.
See if you can talk some sense into her as Santa explains to you. If we can get my sleigh working, I can get all of us out of here quickly.
Got a 9.
Fantastic.
On a hit, they hear you, they mark potential, clear a condition, or shift labels. So I'll say, clear the condition. How do you snap Glider out of this? She's trying to get, she's just like, you've probably picked up, like, there's something nearby she wants. She wants to get it. You're not gonna stop her from getting.
Well, if she's gonna act like a cat.
What do you do?
Nothing bad. I'm not gonna, like, shake her or anything. Well, not crazily. Like, she's still kind of like, "Rah!" I'm literally gonna do, like, one good shake to kind of get her to stop.
Ugh.
And I am going to turn her around so she's not looking at the thing anymore, just have her looking at me. Just breathe. We need to get out of here. Enough. Like, I'm not pussyfooting around this anymore.
Glider, you do not remember a single thing that happened after you got into the clearing and started looking around, and suddenly Scarlet has you scruffed like a cat. It's telling you to breathe.
Yeah, that strong shake. I'm literally like, my arms are pulled in, my legs curl up like a chastised cat.
You can tell there was something that happened, but whatever it was, it's the details are fuzzy, but something had your focus.
Okay, I think I got a little distracted there. Oh gosh, did we find the sleigh? Was anyone hurt? Something reindeer?
I turn you
Wait,
and you see
why
Santa.
Santa!
He just waves.
Also, I am not putting you down until we're a little further away from
You can't just.
from the.
Santa's here.
Santa's aware. Let's move away.
Okay. Hi, Santa.
Hello, Glider. Glad to see you're back to yourself. So if the four of you can help me get my sleigh working, I can get us out of here before anything else can happen, because I highly doubt whatever left. That points in the direction that he hasn't looked at all in the direction of where the thing is, but he points to where it is. I doubt that's the only thing that was left here. I don't know if this is recent. I don't know what's exactly is going on. But if we can get my sleigh unstuck and working again, then I can get us out of here. Unfortunately, my gifts are limited.
I thought Santa had all of the gifts.
I don't know if we're allowed to question the
My
limitations.
metaphorical.
Oh,
My metaphorical gifts are limited.
okay. I never thought I would hear Santa just say I'm just a guy and I can't do everything, but I'm working with it. It's fine.
Hey, everyone has limits. It's okay.
Exactly.
You can't have Christmas every day.
Right, but I found out Santa was a guy like 15 minutes ago. I'm ready to accept a lot of different truths.
It's okay. I don't think we have all of the Santa lore.
That's true. He might have some lore he's forgotten to tell us.
Oh, you don't?
Or that he doesn't even remember.
It's true.
Forgotten? I don't think so.
Also, like, we know people who can fly and talk to animals and, build machines. Like, it's not that weird that there's a guy who could do all that and he just happens to be the actual Santa, I guess. I don't really know. Scarlet, can you put me down, please?
I move as far away from the object as I possibly can before I put her down.
Santa reaches into the bag and pulls out this sort of like backpack leash that you can put on Santa.
No!
Just in case.
Why do you keep one of those on hand?
Sir?
Like a little teddy bear on the back.
The bag has
Mr.
everything I could
Claus?
need, and magic like that's tricky. It's better safe than sorry. Unfortunately, the bag always gives things that look like it's meant for children. So that is not a comment from me on your maturity.
What's up
I
with
promise.
that?
Oh, I see.
I kind of straighten up because I'm a super heroine and I straighten my little tinselly sweater. And I straighten my goggles and I'm like, Mr. Claus, Mr. Kringle, that will not be necessary. I am fully back to my mental capacity, I think. And I look to y'all. I didn't do anything embarrassing, did I?
You hissed.
Have you read Lord of the Rings before?
Oh no.
Notably have not. I've got to get on that. But those books look very
You should.
long.
It's good.
They're long. Okay, great. Okay, so Santa, hi. You, I'm sure my team has already asked you the pertinent questions. So you crashed. Sir, I do have to ask, have you been drinking?
Glider, it was sabotage.
I will add that if it was sabotage, being under the influence would not help. It would just make it worse.
No, it wouldn't have. It's just, You're supposed to ask. Okay, sorry.
You've been working with Roadster in that final text, haven't you?
Roadster's really serious about people driving safely.
And we're really serious about keeping Santa safe. Come on.
Yeah. So sabotage. Okay, that's not better.
So we'll need to get my sleigh unstuck out of the ground and then fixed. Does anyone have strength or like the ability to... Who's good at moving things and who's good at fixing things?
My face lights up, and I just look to Scarlet and Kid Phoenix. KP.
Well,
We've got that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Montage.
Just to like.
Kid Phoenix, roll to unleash your powers as you attempt to yoink the sleigh out of the ground,
Sure.
or however you want to go about doing this.
Oh, could we do it as a team? Is that a thing we can do? Can we unleash our powers together?
Why don't I try first?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's just like, both of you can roll to like work on it together, and then it'll either go really well or something's gonna go a little wonky and it'll be fun.
You just end up throwing it to the other side of the clearing.
I got a 12.
Ah, perfect. We're back. We're back to where we were before.
Nice! Kid Phoenix, what did you get?
That's a good question, because if I fail, because I sure did, I got a 5. I would like to cause some damage pulling it out to see if I can clear my anger. So I want to break something. It doesn't have to be the whole sleigh. I just want to break some things trying to pull it out in an attempt to clear my anger.
Yeah, Scarlet Sentinel, like, gets a good grip and just kind of lifts it up like Hercules, and as she's doing that, Marcus, you don't see her doing that, so you go to use your telekinesis. It ends up with, like, extra momentum, so the sleigh goes flying, like, several feet, crashes into some trees with Madigan holding on to it.
Oh! Ah! Ooh! Ah! Ooh! Ah!
Yeah, so Madigan, you hit the ground hard, you are beat up, doesn't feel great. You're pretty sure one of your devices in one of your many pockets just broke.
God.
Can I trade my anger for insecure?
Guilt.
Oh yeah, guilt. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna trade my anger for guilt.
Well, that was a little over enthusiastic. It's okay, that was just Santa pats you on the shoulder.
Still, oh, you're real. I know you're real, but you physically touched me. That's... Santa's a guy.
Were you supposed to be a woman?
No, I mean, it could be. He just keeps mentioning his wife. That's not really the relevant part. It just exists.
Santa has a wife. I mean, yes, Santa has a wife. Mrs. Claus. Yeah.
He keeps talking about how he should really listen to his wife. He keeps mentioning it. I think he's, like, in trouble with her at home.
I told him he should consider marriage counseling.
Oh, yeah, I recently
Wouldn't be the
started
worst thing in
therapy.
the
It's
world.
pretty cool, actually.
We have counseling setups of all sorts up at the North Pole. Been having a bit of a communication issue recently, but we'll work through it. I actually decided to go for a fly to clear my head a little bit, and that's not gone particularly well.
So far, it could get better. Hey, quick question. Do the elves have a union?
Of course.
Oof.
Cool.
I was really worried for Santa's, like, likability in our standing for just a second there. Like, ooh, that could have been real bad.
So the elves are real and they have a union. Cool.
Fantastic. Good for the elves.
Guys, is this really
That's
happening?
kind of where I'm at.
Is he's
Okay, it's the sleigh. Hey, Scarlet, let's get you up and let's look at the sleigh and
Really
get
sorry,
this up and
Scarlet. I
running.
don't know what was
Oh,
going
jeez.
on there.
Yeah, are you okay?
Yeah, Santa has walked over, just kind of like pegs Scarlet up and is like helping Dusty off. It's like, yeah, you'll be okay. Doesn't look like any real harm done. If there was, I can probably find something in my bag.
Do you want some cocoa?
No, I'm fine. Can you pop whatever there is to see what needs to be worked on?
That I can do, and he takes you around to the back of the sleigh, which is now like sitting properly on skids on the ground. And he just like goes over to the back and like hits it once with his fist. It's like, not like a hard, but just like a little thunk. And this panel slides away, and you get the big anime Sparkle Eyes. Because the tech setup in this thing is sweet.
I make like that, a little like squeak sound. Because I'm like, oh my god, it's gorgeous. Well, who made this?
It's been a work in progress for a while now. A lot of people contribute to it. It's a mix of tech and some magic. But it's pretty intuitive, I just have not been keeping up with the updates like I should.
Yeah, you gotta get those updates done regularly. Because that could cause some pretty serious malfunctions.
Yeah, I know. Got a little sidetracked fixing some of the... We had a couple mechanical malfunctions and some of the gift wrapping stuff. Almost threw things off, but we always had an extra time. And he just starts, like, showing you around the system.
Yeah, like you said, big anime sparkle eyes. As I'm, like, looking over everything, it's like, ideas for my own bike.
Roll to unleash your powers. And if Lightwire would like to assist, or if you would like to attempt to assist with the magic part.
I got a 10.
Okay, yeah, 10. Very nice. Lightwire, do you just want to roll straight superior to see if you can make sense of the magic part, since you have not had any luck at all with the magic ever?
Yet. Gotta start somewhere. Yeah, it's usually at the bottom, but you know.
Starting from the bottom, now we're here.
Exactly.
And I rolled a 9.
Nice. So, as Scarlet Sentinel is going through and fixing and running some like self-repair things, you're able to see some of like how the magic is working, and also you're even able to offer some assistance with getting the magic back up and working. But something I'm curious is, as both of you are working on this, what does it look like to you? Like, as Madigan is interacting with this advanced, partially otherworldly tech, and as Livewire, you are reaching in and maybe like tweaking and like starting to understand the magic that is happening. What does it look like to you? What does it feel like as you interact with this part of your abilities?
It's almost similar to just feeling and manipulating electricity, but it feels more fluid. Like, electricity feels sharp, but this just feels more like manipulating water or dust. It's just particles, but connected. It's very hard to explain.
Do you think this is one of your first times interacting with magic like this?
Yeah. It's just warm and tingly. But not in a weird way.
I don't think you've seen a lot of good uses for magic in your life.
Yeah. Electricity goes where I tell it to go. Magic feels like it goes where it wants to go.
Life of its own.
Yeah, but this magic is listening to you, and you're able to get it to follow along with everything that Madigan is doing, and it does take some time to get the slate up and functional again, but the two of you are going to be able to do it. Meanwhile, for Kid Phoenix and Gliders, they're working on that, and Santa is supervising and providing his assistance. Kid Phoenix, you suddenly become aware of that feeling of being watched again. You remember that thing you told off?
Yeah? Why is that?
It never really stopped following you, and now it's got some friends.
Oh, don't like that.
As the two of you both see these shadows start to step out of the woods. You have been listening to Queen City Supers, a graveyard tape side story using the game Masks. Masks: A New Generation is a superhero role-playing game in which a team of young heroes fights villains, saves lives, and tries to figure out who they are. Featuring Caitlin as Madigan, aka Scarlet Sentinel, the Janus. Jess as Bethany Bertolucci, aka Glider, the Beacon. Ian as Marcus, aka Kid Phoenix, the Doomed. And Brianna Jean as the Keeper and Producer.